Okay, you can also, if you want to, you can hit the camera button. It's going to ask you probably if you want to allow it to access your webcam. I already did that. So there's me talking. So we can go through a recording process. So hit record. It's going to record. Stop recording.
Hit record. It's going to record.
Okay, hit continue. Save. And let's try that again. Save. And it's not loving it. Too short of a file name. There we go. And then I can close up that applet. I should be able to go to my videos now. And it's still actually packaging it. Okay, while it processes out, I'm just going to leave that alone for a second. Show you what's left. Go down here. Data, if we wanted to say upload a file, okay, I can upload a file. So if I wanted to like upload a rubric, I could. If I wanted to upload, say, some additional stuff, yeah, let's upload a Civil War document. That'll be fun. So I can get that. Groups. Okay, so actually that's an article. So I'll upload that one. If I hit that, and then it should upload. Might take a minute or so to process out as well. But then it'll be there in the end. If I use this one as an example, because I've uploaded that one before, it's also an article. You click on it. And hit use it. Something magical should happen. Okay, because I added it once already. It actually appears attached to that paper clip. So if you want students to have access to some kind of print material, PDF format's probably the best. Click on it, you'll see it opens up, and it's an article. Double click back in. Go back to video. There's my video. Hit use it. There it is. Again, I can always drop it down. I can resize it, etc. Again, it shouldn't play until we actually publish this thing, which I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But what I want to do next is I'm going to add a little text box. Just a little invisible text box. Take that down here, and I'm going to say see the rubric. Okay, that will take us over to Rubistar Home. So the URL is rubistar.forteachers.org. You're going to have to create a login. Okay, so I'm going to log in, but you guys are actually going to go to sign up here. And you go through the sign up process. Okay, just make sure you write it down because they've got some interesting qualifiers on there. I'm just going to log in. So like modifier. Who does that? he remember his password the first time around? Dare I? I do dare. All right, so this gives me all my rubrics that I have saved. Okay, I'm going to show you how to build one real quick. So the mystery of the rubrics will be revealed. So I hit create rubric. Okay, so you remember mine was about a timeline, right? So I'm going to look through here and see if there's something that I can use. There is, timeline. And here's a really important part, okay? Where it says, yes, my rubric is temporary. No, my rubric is permanent. Otherwise, it's going to be lost in 2 weeks. Okay, so make it permanent because I want it to be permanent so I can see it later on. Then here, I can choose the items that I feel are measurable. Okay, so if I go, say, dates, it's probably important, an accurate complete date has been included for each event. Of course, you can click in there and you can add adjectives or take out verbiage if you want to. So I'll add that one. Okay, so dates are inaccurate. So that's our spectrum there, all right? Let's see here. Content and facts should be accurate. And let me see preparation for a second. Okay, student had notes about all the events and dates he or she wished to include on the timeline before beginning. So if you have a different step in process at which the student actually has notes and you check up on those notes, then that's fine. We have things like readability. Okay, so here's where we get into problems. Overall, the appearance of the timeline is pleasing. And pleasing is something that's very dangerous because we don't know, what is aesthetically pleasing to me might not be aesthetically pleasing to you. Okay? Easiness to read, I can see that if you give them some parameters like font sizes, etc., what you're expecting out of them. Okay? So be careful with that. So I don't like that one. Accurately describe, so if there's a description piece, you can do that too. All right, so then what I'll do is I'll scroll down to the bottom and hit submit. Okay, so it looks like it's there, but you see up top in big red letters, the rubric is not saved yet to our database. So then you gotta be careful. So make available online. Okay. Click here to view the rubric. Okay, so there's rubric. So if I copy that one, that URL up top, the URL, and I go back to my Glog, right, and double click on, double click on rubric, and then put that in there. That's Control V or Command V if you're a Mac user. And then X out, you'll see that it's highlighted. All right, then I'm gonna hit save. It's gonna ask me some stuff up top. And then I'll put some kind of assignment in there. We'll call that Gene G. Request. Discipline, in this case it's social studies. Topic, it's American history. And the grade is 7. I'm going to hit public, hit save, because I need to be able to grade it, so I need to make it public for me. We'll wait for it to be saved. Save, save, save. It has been saved. Okay, so I can go back to edit, but better is I go to preview to make sure everything works. Click on preview. Okay, so video should play at that point.
Evolution updates.
Yes, evolution updates. Step 1 should take me to the link where the students are doing the work, etc. They're doing the research. Because again, WebQuest, they have to be doing research online. Video of the lost Dr. Ellis. Which doesn't want to load at the moment. And the rubric from Rubistar, which is even more important, is there and present and works. Okay, so that's basically your wrap up. What you want to do though is you go back to that page, you make sure it's the right URL, okay? Copy that, then you go back out over to here, and where is it? Where is it? Where are we looking? We're looking in assignments, right? It's going to be there. And I'm going to type in there WebQuest blog, and I'm going to go ahead and paste the URL in there. You want to make life a lot easier on me, then highlight it. Okay, go to the link, drop that in there, hit target, hit new window. Okay, and again, you've got a grading rubric, so I'll look through and go, what's in the grading rubric? A clear introduction, so you want an introduction there. Description of the learner's target audience, so that's your grade level. Lesson logically describes the alignment to the ODE standard, or Common Core. The process of what the students are expected to do is described clearly. A clear description has been provided of the resources, so the links that they're going to. Okay, remember, no general search engines or Wikipedia. A clear and logical description of the methods of evaluation, including grading rubric on Rubistar, is going to be the most efficient. Credits and references, if you have them. If you took something from somewhere else, throw that on there. The layout and design consists of a Glogster page, so make sure you do it on Glogster. And the design clearly uses the discussed guidelines to address web accessibility. So we're looking at those, the whole idea of contrast, alignment, those things. But we're also looking at the universal design stuff that was covered in the initial part of this module.